Riverdale, an American supernatural horror crime drama television series based on the characters of Archie comics. It represents a wide array of social issues including slut-shaming, bullying, gang dynamics, teen homelessness, and illicit romantic relationships. I have watched this show numerous times for its cheesy dramas and unique setting, but now it's time to analyze a certain aspect of the show. Hi, I'm James, your narrator and analyst for this video, and I want to find out, are men or women sexualized more in Riverdale? To be honest, there are too many factors to consider in this one video, but we can maybe make some conclusions by tracking a common variable. I want to see which gender shows more skin. Now this show is PG-13, so we won't see too much. So I have created a coding system to track this. I will track by character, per sequence, whether they are shirtless or pantsless or both. It has to be a complete shot of that half or full, not blurred or partial. I am also not including swimwear and not dead characters, and there's a lot of them, trust me. The reason I'm picking such a specific coding method is because the show sexualizes characters in so many ways. The music, the lighting, the dialogue, not to mention the skimpy clothing that everyone wears throughout the series. This method is more definite, distinctive, and an obvious form of sexualization. So, do you think that men or women will be sexualized more in the show? Well, let's find out. To make sure I got an accurate data collection to track trends, I decided to go through seasons 1, 2, and 3 out of 6. Each season has almost 20 episodes, which is plenty for this analysis. My hypothesis is that female characters will have more shirtless or pantsless shots than the male characters. The reason for this hypothesis is because I'm always hearing that women are being over-sexualized in media, and I feel like I've seen this within my media usage. Assuming this is the tendency, I will go ahead and make this educated guess. I think that there will be twice as many partial female nudity shots compared to partial male nudity shots. I skimmed a total of 57 episodes and the results go against my original hypothesis. Originally, I assumed that female characters in the show would have more skin shots than the male characters. It turns out that the ratio is about 4-1, males having more skin shots than the females. I found this to be so strange considering that we hear in the media that these types of series over-sexualize women. I did a little more research and found out that the target audience is teenage girls between 12 and 18. This would make a lot of sense in terms of the ratio difference. It adds up when you think about it. Teenage girls being the targeted audience will more likely view media that has something they want. In this case, shirtless guys with defined features. We see these male characters drool over the female characters throughout the series. It is fair to say that this occurs to potentially fulfill a fantasy. The Super Shredded Smoke Show does anything to win the prize, aka the girl. The target audience will want to resonate with these characters considering the perceived attention they get. Though the target audience are teenage girls, the show offers interest for others as well. Though the coding method used in this video identifies the truth that the series is intended for younger girls, we see many other examples of sexualization that would intrigue others. For example, there are countless scenes showing the female characters dressing or acting provocative. These examples throughout the series are not there so much for the girls. It would also be unfair to say that the show is targeted to only one type of sexuality. We see many examples of sexual orientations and interactions throughout the series, so you could say that Riverdale does a good job at being inclusive. So there you have it. My assumption was false. I predicted that a mainstream television series was tailored to men. This doesn't conclude that media isn't excessive at times when showing stereotypes or social incorrectness, but maybe one example of a shift from the norm. Riverdale sexualizes men more than women, and for a specific reason. Media is almost always targeted to a group, with hopes to grab that group's attention. I think we can all take a better look at the media we consume, and see if it really is as bad or as good as we say it is, whether or not it is targeted to us, or if it's honest to its purpose. Thank you for watching, and try to be more aware of the media you consume.